growing up in a little town outside of Charlottesville, Virginia, the elders in my community said, Virgil, you are going to college in the fall. We want you this summer before you leave to go and spend time with Grandpa Jesse. Grandpa Jesse was 95 years old. I'm 17. They said, go and make notes on the history of our little settlement here. And I went. I spent a whole week with Grandpa Jesse. And about Wednesday morning, he's talking, I'm writing. All day, 7 in the morning to 5 in the evening, half an hour for lunch. That had been the rhythm of his life. And so about Wednesday morning, he said, Brother Wood, I remember it like it was yesterday. The day we slaves learned that we had been set free. He said, the soldiers rode up to the plantation and they said, get all the slaves together. And he said, we got the folks from the fields and out of the big house and all that. In about 2 hours, we stood under the big oak tree. And the soldier sat on his horse and he took this big paper, he said. And he began to read it. And he said, he read and he read and he read. It looked like he wasn't going to never stop reading. Finally, he said, he looked at us and we looked at him and no one said anything. We looked at the old guru, he said nothing. And he said, finally the soldier said, I don't think you all understand. This paper says, Mr. Lincoln has set you all free. And he said, finally the old guru looked up at the young man and said, young man, whatever it is you say Mr. Lincoln has done for us, we thank him. But we know that it was the great God Almighty who doesn't give up the great. Jubilee from Moses to Jesus, then to Lincoln, then to King, and then to, and now, you trace that, JJJ, Jesus, Jubilee, Justice. I want to let you know a secret. JJJ, I learned this from Martin. JJJ